Mario. That's my chair. Hey guys, welcome to Film Learnin, the show dedicated to learning you some filmmaking and learning you good. Now you might have noticed this up here on my shelf and said to yourself, why does a 34-year-old Australian knit a katana? To which I would say,
Doesn't everybody?
Which brings us to our effect today. We're going back to anime territory with this sweet sword slice effect. You'll note that I've seen this effect in countless animes. It was also used to great effect in the old 2K Ninja Turtles cartoon. I always thought it was cool and it's so easy to do. Since you've seen the clip at the start, you can see the second part of this effect is that slow motion aftermath of said slicing. In order to complete this effect, you'll need to download the slicing templates below, or follow along as I create them. It's up to you, but the shortcut is there.
Let us never speak of the shortcut again.
What he said. You'll also need a copy of Video Copilot's Lightsaber V2 preset. I know I've used this a couple of times, but it's really handy. Link is below. Also, a sword wouldn't go astray, but if you don't have one, you can use anything really. For the slow motion aftermath, you'll need to shoot either a still of your item, or have said item very still on a green screen, as we'll be using masks and animation to split it down the middle. A copy of Action Essentials 2 would be handy as well, just to add a little bit of flair. So, what the hell are we waiting for? Let's get to work! Okay guys, we're in After Effects, let's get grooving. I had a search around and I found a sword slice I really liked online. And as you can see, it's not exactly a ton of frames. In fact, it's about 8 or 9 frames of animation in total, so this isn't going to take too long. So let's hit N on the keyboard, head up and trim the comp to our work area. That's better, nice and tidy like. From there, what we'll do is pretty simple. We'll head up, grab a new solid, make it white, and then name it Slash. Now that we have it, turn that son bitch off. We'll then zoom in, better trim our solid to start on this frame. Next, jump up, grab the pen tool, and trace around it. Feel free to zoom in and out and turn the solid on and off just to make sure you're happy with the final shape. Now that we're done with the first frame, hit Ctrl-Shift-D, drop the excess below our previous frame. We'll then drop down the mask menu on that layer and then delete the previous mask. You know what's next now. Turn that layer off, grab the pen tool and draw a new mask matching this new frame. Now that we've got the workflow down, let's speed up this bad boy until we're done, and then check out a preview of our Slash. It's looking good, but it needs that sweet glow. So let's add it. Head up and grab a new adjustment layer. We'll then head over to presets, type Saber and load the Lightsaber V2 preset straight on, and bam! We're all done. Let's see a comparison between the original footage and our creation. Pretty damn close, I'd say. Now, say you want to scale it up or down, rotate it, or add multiple strikes. Here's how we do that. Open a new comp, doesn't matter what time length, hit OK, and then we'll drag and drop our slice comp straight in there. Next, it's as simple as scaling it up, rotating it, or even flipping it horizontal or vertical. You can add another strike, or another. Essentially, you can do it as many times as you like, and once you're done, just hit N on the keyboard to end the comp, head up, and trim the comp to your work area. It's really that simple. So that's our sword slice done. Now for the aftermath. So here's the final comp for the slow motion aftermath. It's a quick and easy effect to do, so let's recreate it right now. Let's open a new comp. It doesn't matter about the time because we'll trim it later. Let's name it Slow-Mo. Our first element is our background footage. I actually shot this at 96 frames per second on my Panasonic GH4 and I think it looks pretty decent. So no more to do here, drag and drop that bad boy in. I might shorten it a little just to make the render time a little bit quicker. Now onto our next element, Mario's head. If I click on this Mario comp here, you can see I've already keyed out my Mario still and it's good to go. So we'll chuck it in there as well. From there, let's grab the pen tool and cut off his head. Next, well, as you might notice, he's a bit too colourful to match our shot, so we'll head up to Effect, Colour Correction and add a Hue and Saturation, and we'll bring down both the saturation and the lightness a tad. That's much better. Since he's in the foreground, he should be out of focus a little bit. So let's head up to Effect, Blur and Sharpen, and grab a camera lens blur. We'll then adjust it to say around 3.5, just so it's blurry, but not too blurry. Hit R and we'll rotate his head around so it's moving in the same direction as the blade. We'll then hit the stopwatch, head to the end of the clip and rotate it a few more degrees, just so it looks like it's a natural progression. Still missing one step. Let's hit P to bring up position, hit the stopwatch, then head to the end of the clip, and then let's just drag his head just a little bit across the frame. Now it's looking nice. Our last element is adding those feathers. To do this, let's grab Couch Hit 02 from Video Copilot's Action Essentials, drop it on the timeline, then we'll scale it up to fill the frame. Next, right click on that layer and enable time remapping. From there, head to Effect, Time and select Time Warp. We'll bring it down to 25% of its normal speed. As you can see, it's thrown off my timing a bit, so I've just got to stretch this clip out and then adjust it on the timeline until it looks right and it's, raining feathers. Now, let's check out a preview. Well, that's done. Add those shots into your edit and you'll get something like this. Mario. That's my chair. So that's the classic anime sword slice in slow-mo aftermath effect. I hate to say it again, who am I kidding? I love it. It's super easy and awesome to boot. If you're new here guys, hit that subscribe button and come back next week when I show you how to cloak yourself like the Predator. Follow me on Twitter, join the Facebook, don't forget to like and share the video, and as always my cubbers, keep learning.